So nothing really changes. Hey everybody, it's Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. We just had election day, and whereas I don't know all the results, final stuff, as I'm filming this, but the way I see it, nothing really changes. I didn't have any faith in it anyway, so that doesn't really do any good. It seems like maybe Republicans win the House, I don't know, maybe the Senate, I don't know. Fact is that I don't think either one of them, I know the Senate, but I don't think the House is a supermajority, so Biden can just veto anything anyway. So what do we do about it? SHTF is still going to happen. Okay, so no chaos around the elections. Per se, not widespread. So yeah, that's something that, I thought was going to happen. I was wrong. So I'm glad, I'm very glad there's no, burning, rioting, looting, chaos and stuff like that. I am very glad. But this doesn't change anything. It doesn't change our national debt. It doesn't change everything going on in the world. It doesn't change shortages. It doesn't change inflation. It doesn't change our economic crisis we're in right now. It doesn't change the housing bubble that's bursting. It doesn't, it doesn't change stock market crashing. It doesn't change anything. SHTF has not been canceled. Like yesterday, I think it was yesterday's video, talking about SHTF being canceled. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. So all we can really do is continue doing what we have been doing, what I hope you have been doing, which is stockpiling food, water, medical supplies, gaining and or increasing your skills, which is very important, and training, working on your training. Okay, so it seems like the one process is failing us, and so there's another avenue. Of course, I don't want that avenue. I don't condone it, nor do I desire it, nor do I advocate for it yet. But the option is still there. It's our birthright, guaranteed, protected by the Second Amendment, guaranteed to us by our Father in heaven. So, disappointment, yeah, a little bit. But like I said, I guess it was just because I let myself get not caught up in it, but a tiny ray of hope. And I was actually looking at the results last night before I went to bed, and I don't even know why I was doing that. The system is what it is. Nothing's going to change. Everything is still on schedule for the perfect storm. So what can we do about it? That's what I like talking about. Before I get into that, the positive stuff, please subscribe. Ring that notification bell for all. Hit the thumbs up, share the videos, and help grow the community. Very important. Some people say, okay, well, this kind of, it kind of gives us a breather, a little bit more room, a little more time to prepare. Which, yeah, that may be the case. A little more time to prepare, a little more time to train, a little more time to gain skills. Yeah, that may be the case. But the fact is, it's inevitable. And the fact is that I am more and more just getting to the point where just getting tired of it. I don't want it to happen, but I kind of do. I kind of just, let's get it on. Let's simplify our lives. Not easy, not making our lives easier, but simplifying them. By just tribing up, gathering up, living and working in our communities, and just only having to worry about the important things, like food, water, medical, gardening, just the basic stuff, taking care of each other. I get frustrated, just like a lot of you guys probably do also. Like I said, I didn't have any hopes, really. A glimmer of hope, I guess, that the system would maybe change, but it's not going to. Let's just face facts. It's not going to change. The powers that be are really powerful, and they are in full swing on their agenda, which is control of us, more power, more money, by dividing us, by making us argue amongst ourselves. I mean, shoot, even like the 2A community, people argue all the time. And it's like, seriously, we can't even band together. Arguing's fine, but you know, we can't even band together and agree in even a limited community like that. I mean, it's pretty pathetic, because everybody wants to say, oh, my way's the best way, you know, I know everything, whatever, stuff like that. This isn't a rant. Let's get back to the positive. Let's get back to what do we do? Okay, what do we do? Well, I don't know what you were doing before, so I don't know if I should say continue doing what you're doing or not. But increasing your preps. This calm before the storm, the relative calm, is not going to stay that way. No matter what happens, you know, with the results, all the final results coming in, stuff like that, that's not going to change anything. What we need to be doing is we need to be stockpiling food, water, medical supplies, and a big thing is, for me, getting our food production ready and ramped up for this coming year. I have a feeling it's going to be vitally important. My raised beds and all my garden areas are going to be very, very well taken care of. I'm going to amend the soil. Amazing. I'm grinding up eggshells, putting in there. I'm getting all the green stuff I possibly can to dump in the raised beds because they settle, so I got to top them off. I'm getting chicken manure from the neighbors. I'm getting all the compost from inside the house, combined with good topsoil on the very top of it. And yeah, I'm really ramping it up. It is going to be, I have a feeling next growing season is going to be just vitally important. So what are some other things we can do? Well, winter is still coming. So, and the odds of the grid being up and remaining up the entire winter are probably fairly low. I don't really think that it will stay up that much or the whole winter. So that's another thing. I hope I'm wrong, but you know, it is what it is. All I can talk about is what I know about. And I advocate you guys get training in these kind of things. Get this kind of gear squared away. Here I am in my little patrol pack, just walking around, getting some exercise, patrolling my property, checking things out, filming a video for you guys. Yeah, just doing the things. Right now I'm dehydrating stuff. That's a great way to store food for long term. Dehydrate it, throw it in a mason jar once it's really good dehydrated with an oxygen absorber, seal the lid, and put it in your pantry or put it in your food storage. My dehydrator has been running 24 hours a day for the last 4 months, and I have a lot of stuff that I added to my food storage from that. And I've also used it in soups and stews lately also. I had a little bit of kohlrabi left in the mason jar, which I don't really have any. I don't have any more kohlrabi to harvest. So I went ahead and just dumped that in stew the other night. And yeah, it's great. Just adding that little bit of nutrients. That's really important. Our diet is important. Taking care of ourselves now is important. I just had my dental cleaning and checkup also, because getting your medical and your dental stuff squared away as soon as possible and as up to date as possible is vitally important, because we don't know what's going to go down and when it's going to go down. So make sure that your stuff is squared away. Also, I've heard about a shortage in antibiotics. You may want to get specifically amoxicillin. You may want to get some of that now. And, you know, yes, you can get it. People tell me, I hear comments all the time, oh, you have to have a prescription. No, you don't. You do not have to have a prescription for antibiotics. There's websites that'll sell it to you. There are feed stores, pet stores, places like that that will that will sell you antibiotics, penicillin, amoxicillin, doxycycline, cephalexin, and I'm probably pronouncing some of these wrong. There's a bunch of them. You can get them, so get them. Get your stuff squared away, and like I said, your gear squared away, and make sure your rifles are zeroed. Make sure that you are taking every opportunity you can to train in marksmanship, in movement, in communication. Build your tribes. Now this is the time. This is the time to really build tribe. This is the time to get our stuff squared away as much as possible. We may have a little bit of a breather, but it's still on. SHTF is not canceled. So, with that said, all we can do is do our best, stay positive, and get this stuff knocked out. Can't tell you how important it is. It's still going to happen. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.